Hey everyone, I wanted to make a little video about my studio space just to kind of show you around and give you an idea of what I have to work with, and maybe it'll give you some ideas about your own stuff. So, this is my animation table here. It's kind of big, it's like 3.5 by almost 4 feet. I made it that big because the set for Frozen Terror 6 is going to be really big. So, when you guys see that, you'll understand. Um, and if you see this white part here, I got this board, and this was actually the base for the Lego Zombie movie. So that's what the floor was in the Cheap Mart store. It's kind of disorganized right now. I'm putting stuff together to start film and getting all that set up. Underneath the table, you'll see that I have like a little cubby thing here. I got my food coloring for blood effects. I got clay. Uh, and I got these little lighting things which I use sometimes. And I got these little foam things. Sometimes I use them as backdrop. Sometimes they're just there to kind of diffuse light if I need to. These like wire things, I use these for fences. I'm trying to figure out a way to make it uh, like a like a frame so I can like put plaster on it to kind of make it like a mound or something, and then I can paint it. So then if we come back over here, you'll see this box is full of Legos, and that's my tripod, which I don't really use anymore. I have a different setup for my camera, and maybe I'll do a video on that sometime. You'll see I got a bunch of stuff built up here. I actually bought those sets because I got an idea for another project I want to do in the future, which will be really fun. And then all this stuff here is like mainly for sets that I'll need or that I'm working on. You can kind of see some of the stuff I'm getting ready to use for Frozen Terror 6. If you watch the little or the end of Frozen Terror 5, you'll recognize that little explosion on that side of the building there. And once I assemble it, maybe I'll do a preview of it so you guys can see what the set's going to look like. These boxes here are full of Legos too, and these are my poster boards, which I use sometimes for background. So just different colors, um, and just different things that I'll use sometimes if I need to. I got a background here of Denver, which I use for Frozen Terror 3. Just, it's kind of cool. I like it to make it look like there's a city in the background. And then if we go over here, you'll see I have all these like little cubby cabinet things. Um, I use these just to kind of organize for certain pieces that I use frequently. These ones down here are I use for smaller pieces, mainly for the minifigures and like minifigure accessories. Up here you'll see just some of the minifigures that I like. I have a lot more than this, but these are the ones I just kind of wanted to display. Over here is just a table I use just to kind of put stuff on. Underneath is some vehicles that I have that either because I'm going to use them or I just like having them and just don't want to take them apart. And if we come over here, you'll see I got a lot of sets in their boxes still. I like to collect them. Maybe they'll increase in value. That'd be kind of cool. But maybe it'll be something that I can pass down in the future. Maybe one day someone's going to find it in a garage sale and it's going to make them rich. I don't know. But I got a bunch of stuff. This is my Bruce Lee little poster. He's an idol of mine. And these are ships I'm going to be using for Frozen Terror 6, which I'll be releasing a video, like a little teaser video on that soon. Over here, I got a dual monitor setup. Typically, I like to watch something like Netflix, or in this case, one of my new favorite YouTube channels, which is Comics Explained. I'll watch that while I do some work, while I'm filming or whatever. So then we can get to the backdrop over here. And so I made this backdrop with wood. It's not very well constructed, but it holds up, and I haven't had any issues with it at all. I have the green screen on here because I've been green screening some stuff lately. But underneath, if you look, underneath you'll see I have these little cork pads on it, and I use that so if I have a backdrop, I can put like a thumbtack on it, and it'll hold the poster board up for a backdrop. But yeah, so overall, that's kind of my studio, my setup, what I got going on. And if you guys got a little studio, make a video of it. Show me. I want to see what you guys are working with too. And look forward to Frozen Terror 6. Look forward to some previews coming up soon and everything else. If you guys have any feedback, I'd love to hear it. If you are interested and you live in Denver, I'm doing classes on stop motion in June and July. So, yeah, you guys got any questions, shoot me an email or leave a comment.